Welcome back, Truth Seeker. ESPN started advertising yesterday, July 23rd, that their morning show, First Take, is moving to New York City September 3rd, a date in the majority of the world that's written 3/9 like 39. And for years, I've taught about how significant this number is to the history of New York. In Gematria, New York equals 39. New York's the Empire State, Empire 39. The abbreviation NY as well as NYC both equal 39. New York was established July 26, 1788, a date with 39 numerology. The first governor was George Clinton, born July 26, 1739. Both the names George and Clinton in Gematria sum to 39. The United Nations there is 39 floors tall. The World's Fair was in New York in 1939. Every single New York Super Bowl won by the Jets, 4 by the Giants, are all centered around the number 39. All of them. This number's so huge in the history of New York. Joe Girardi's recent firing had everything to do with 39. The hiring of Aaron Boone had everything to do with 39. He also has a March 9th birthday, another date that can be written 3/9. In the time I've been doing this, I must have covered at least 100 rituals with New York City and the number 39. Derek Fisher getting fired on the 39th day of the year, and yada yada yada. It's more than sports, it's all of New York's history. And think about what 39 is. This entire code is biblical. It comes from the Old Testament, which is 39 books in length, unless you're talking about the Catholic Bible, where it's 46 books, and of course in Gematria, Catholic equals 46. But this code of letters and numbers, Gematria, it's part of Kabbalah. Kabbalah's from the Old Testament, 39 books. And it's mostly a Jewish practice. New York, a very Jewish state. You know? Why don't you do the Gematria on Schumer and Charles? You might find a couple more 39s. That's the senator, the Jewish senator there in New York City for a very long time. So, one more thing before we go. On July 22nd, which was Cleveland's 222nd birthday, ESPN put out this story that was a tribute to Kabbalah. I'm going to link this post down below. If you click here, you'll watch the full 6-minute and some second video that ESPN made for Cleveland's 222nd birthday about how their sports franchises are cursed by the number 22. And 22 is the master builder number in numerology, very special number. At the end of the video, they predict that LeBron James will return to Cleveland after he finishes his 4 years in Los Angeles for the 2022 season, and upon his return, the curse will be broken. This is all part of the video, which you can watch, that ESPN put out. But think about King James returning in 22 to Cleveland. King equals 22, so does basketball. And just watch this video. As you watch, notice how all of the pieces of the puzzle are tied together with a red thread. Red thread is symbolic of Kabbalah. There's a belief that the entire world is tied together through numbers that are, connected through the invisible red thread, but they make the red thread visible for this Cleveland presentation. And if you're like me, your favorite clip is going to be when they show John Elway's pass that beat the Cleveland Browns, which was a 22-yard pass to the 22-yard line. The tackle was made by number 22, and if I remember correctly, it left 22 seconds left on the clock. There were 5 22s they connected to the single play, so there's one other piece I'm forgetting. But you'll just see, they show how the number 22 has wrecked Cleveland over the years. And what have I been showing you guys? How sports are scripted by the numbers, and certain numbers connect to teams, and they're used ritualistically again and again. I feel like if I hadn't been doing this work over the years, ESPN wouldn't have put out this story, sort of exposing this. And You just got to watch. So down below I'm going to link it. This just came out the other day, July 22nd. How 22 has cursed Cleveland, and the prediction is that it will end when LeBron returns to Cleveland, which is very possible. You know. But just understand, everything that ESPN does, every single day, the numbers they put on the screen, when you know the meaning of the numbers, the words that connect with these numbers, you see why the numbers are put on the screen. I've been explaining this for years. And here's ESPN moving their first take to New York on the most appropriate date of the year, you know? Most definitely. All right, Truth Seeker, until next time.